Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
Back to talk one of our guilty pleasure shows that you should be watching. And if this is just coming across your feed, listen to us. You should be watching the McBee Dynasty. This is the McBee Dynasty, Season 2, Episode 7, Brian. The return of Steve McBee Sr. I'm not burying the lead here, Brian. You did give me a tease on a text this morning saying that he had a cameo. I thought maybe we were getting him on like FaceTime or something. This dude was the catalyst again of a very badly timed Nashville trip for the boys. I don't care what they say. They better go back next season.
They will.
Brian, your reaction.
Yeah, that was right before I knew how the episode played out. But I was just thinking about this just when you're doing the intro. I don't remember seeing that he was on the preview at all, like from last week. They did a good job.
Bravo.
I mean, I was literally surprised. I was like, I texted the other guy that like watches it. I was like, I texted you, and then I texted him. I was like, I'm sending Steve McBee Senior is on the show text to people today. Like that's the level of like excited that I was. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, he's just a scumbag. But I mean, it shows how like isn't the show? It was an entertaining episode. I as a viewer.
I thought it was a very entertaining episode. There were clear storylines. Cole and Jesse should not be going to Nashville. Cole's wife is super pregnant. Jesse's getting married in 2 weeks. There's stuff to do. Their mom is going to obviously not like it. And obviously, and I don't know because they didn't fill us in. We know that Steve didn't tell the women that Steve Sr. was going to be there, but did he tell the boys? I bet that's why he was able to get them to go. But I think, again, they did a great job of the editing in this episode of not giving that away.
Right. Exactly.
Because all of a sudden they're just like walking into a restaurant. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think they told him. I think they knew that. Because
they just didn't tell their
eventually
wives,
caved in going. And I mean, even just like getting him like sit next to Galena. I mean, like it's like you can't make any of this stuff up. It was just like it's so good.
Do you think because I thought at the end of the episode when they were asking about like were there other women there, I thought they were getting at like Masha and like that stuff, and then it was going to come around about being like that his dad was there. Do you think they know the dad was there? Like at this point, like I know the mom.
I think they do.
Okay, because I'm just surprised. Aren't you surprised though that like that maybe we'll get it next episode? I'm hoping we do because they talked all season about how they don't want him to be Steve Senior, and they're like blah 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 blah. And they obviously they have plenty of reasons to not like Steve Senior, and then they just don't talk about it when they're back. Right? To me, they found that a little weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I didn't even think about that. And it's also like where's he been? If this is where he's going to show up to like
he's been in Nashville apparently. Just hiding, but like, what are you hiding from? You're
what's Masha doing?
You can't go anywhere.
What's Masha doing at the farm, at the farmhouse? You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't get. What if he's been there the entire time? He's
with my Russians. He's a spy, dude. He's a comrade. I'm convinced that he's like a mole now, like a Russian mole. Like this dude. Man. Because like you said, we were talking before we did our first recording, go check out our Valley reunion review. But I think that like, I think that like this, oh shit, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on.
You're talking about like his, like he might not go to jail?
Oh. No, it's the fact that, like you said, exactly that. Like, regardless of whatever happens to the guy, even when he's guilty and he is guilty, he makes some deal. He's probably not going to jail, and he's just probably going to be on the show next year, right? Like, there's not going to be anything stopping him from being on the show. And then you tell me Bravo is going to be like, oh wait, the guy on house arrest who's a cattle farm? No, we're definitely doing this,
right? Because even if he can't go out, like he's still like maybe that's like a storyline next season. Is like. He's done with this. Is just all hypothetical, made up. I'm thinking of it right now. There's like they could pitch this. He's done with Masha because of the thing, and then he just starts having parties at like the ranch because he's like technically still at home because it is like on the ranch, and like now like the girls and the wives are upset about it because like they're like, oh, I'm working late again tonight, and it's like, oh, I'm getting drunk, and like they could do something like that.
My prediction for next season is that Steve will have ended things with Masha, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And then Masha will be back. as kind of like the next Dark Avenger, basically against Steve McBee. Because it's going to be the wife, it's going to be Masha, it's going to be
Galena and
Glenna.
Masha, like, yeah, they do like the Arnold Schwarzenegger handshake now, where they're like, now they're
Yeah,
allies.
they're all starting to frame up. And the best is that Steve's gonna be stuck on that farm, and he won't be able to get away from any of them. So like, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of like a perfect hell for Steve McBee.
Like, honestly, man, I would have liked to see a little bit of them doing the spices.
Yeah, the
Like, just like a
spices was. I mean, we got them packing the meat boxes, and I'm
yeah,
like, it doesn't look like a lot of boxes of meat, guys.
I know, right? What are they charging? But like them, like they had these little like cut-ins where they're like, oh, they were trying the spices and the honey and whatever. I was like, show us that for like 5 minutes. Like, I would have liked to see that, just like see how it went and like some of the interactions that like, yeah, I don't know. It just funny stuff. That house, man. It's because like, why did they not park? It just was something was fishy about like the cars getting smashed, the windows getting smashed, and like nobody's parked in the driveway. Like that,
That was
just, you know what I mean?
BS.
Yeah, they definitely did it on purpose. But like Masha coming up and just like flying in, even if it's fake, just the way they showed it, where like she just shows up, goes upstairs and yells at him, flips him off, and leaves. And then even just like them getting him on the phone in the bathroom was great.
Dude,
I don't get that.
no,
I'm here with my son.
this is pressure. You say no pressure. Blah, blah, get out of. And then but I did love when they were like, she's in Nashville. He's like, no,
Yeah,
no. What? Huh? Huh? Oh, dude, she is. Shut up, Dad. She was then 15 minutes later, she was at the house. Like, come on.
yeah. I don't
You
know.
can
Yeah,
buy
it's
McBee meat, Brian. There's sales going on right now, so you can get 4 filet mignons for $100.
that's
Um,
not terrible.
you could get a KC strip box. So looks like 4 strip, loins, whatever. That's $100. They have burger patties, some ground beef, uh, jumbo beef hot dogs, ring bologna, beef jerky.
Mm,
They have a beef brisket. They also have a steak sampler box, Brian.
how much is that?
Um, uh, there are different ones. So the steak sampler box is 100. It's not bad.
That's
Uh,
like actually not terrible. I wonder what the shipping is, but like it's
well, that's
not
what I'm going to
that
look
bad.
at. Oh, you could also buy a quarter of a whole beef of a whole cow. 12.50, Brian. You get wow. There's a
Is
lot
it,
of crap. You
what
get
do you? How much meat does that like per? How many people can that feed?
90 pounds of beef.
Hey man, I mean that might be the closest thing we could do to actually trying like a
90
product.
pounds. Well, but the problem is, right? You got to do the math too. Like that's
Not
like
that. I'm not saying that thing.
That's $13.88 a pound. They're charging you for the beef. Now, again, you're getting
It is
different cuts,
economy.
fillets, this and that. But at the end of it, some of it's probably like hot dogs. You know what I mean? Let me look at it. No, they're not. It's all. Listen, I've always been a person that said if I ever had a different house or have like a garage and a freezer, like I would do that. Like I would do a order one at like the beginning of the year and freeze
Hmm.
them and like literally just cook that crap all year. Like
Hmm.
I would be all about that.
Then you gotta get one of those like murder freezers.
Yeah, the white coolers. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. And
and you
then
got a
it's
lock
like
on it.
all beef ribs, and then there'll be some firecracker pops in there or
Yeah,
something. Like
yeah. Yo, man, that is something that like we should think about that. That $100 box isn't that bad if like we had one
we
night
should
where
do. Yeah,
and like
I
we just
started
get
thinking about
together
it
and we
too.
cook them.
We should cook some McBee meat and tag them and like hit them up, and I bet like there's like they're small enough. I think that if we like some of these dudes may be DMable. I'm not
I
sure.
know we've trashed them. You just got to remember that at the end of the day. That
Did we? I mean, I guess I feel like we were the
yeah, we did.
hardest on the dad.
I think we're pretty hard on Cole.
Well, he's a slob.
He's a slob, but he'd probably be the most interested. Him and I mean Jesse. He doesn't really seem that interesting to me to talk to.
He's a listen. Cole's hilarious because Cole is like Frank the Tank type thing, right? As soon as he gets to Nashville, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go hard." It's like, well, literally
I know.
that same morning, you told your fiance, "You're like, I'm not gonna go hard. Obviously, gonna go hard."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, I will say, like, the Steve McBee stuff. I am glad, frankly, though, that he didn't bully any of his kids on the episode tonight. Like, I didn't really need this. I was transparently kind of worried about it once I
That
saw.
we would maybe they edited it out
I hope not, Brian.
because they're kind of like as much as they're like really. I'm not going to say the word bully, but they're really pressuring Jesse into getting that prenup.
Yeah, it's a little nuts here. They're telling him, you got to take it off. That to me is a little manufactured too. Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to take, we're gonna have to take your name off the farm. Beat it, dude. No, I'm not. I bet if you want to
right.
marry Calla, you're not gonna make her sign a prenup. I don't want to hear it. Like, they actually have some pretty sick stuff on the McBee Farm and like website, like their merch. I definitely would get like a shirt and a hat or
Yeah,
something.
dude, I would wear the hell of a shirt or a hat.
They have the hat that the dude wears all the time. This one,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
yeah, 35
But
bucks
yeah, I'm not
though.
like that style. Like I don't really love the trucker hat back, but I mean, I would do it for them.
They have a lot of these like Bronkin Buck like type shirts. Like, actually kind of like that one.
Shit, yeah, dude. Yeah, I would wear the if I could get anything free, I would wear the hell out of it, dude. Obviously, I'd have to pay for that, but like,
Oh, after that, yeah. This is a place. Then again, it's going to go on our visit list. I bet you can go there. I just got to go on their website a little more. Look, overall, great episode. I know a lot of people aren't
yo,
watching.
real quick, we gotta talk about the junior at the end with his mom.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, he's a loser. That's the worst part, and we've said that. We're worried
Mm-hmm.
that like he comes off the most polished, but like the child of the child. I'm trying to say he was just acting like a child. Like, it was very
Yeah,
weird that
I want to
he.
go have fun.
Oh, I guess I should just live alone. That's exactly what you just said. She's like, it's literally not what I said. What I'm saying, dude, is it's
Right,
a dick. I don't want to say because you're my son, but it's a real dickhead move to make
right.
your brother with a pregnant wife leave. You don't know what's going to happen. You're making the other one whose marriage is rocky as hell, or pre-marriage is already rocky as hell, dipping on her, and she doesn't even know that he's literally filling his head with the whole prenup
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure that that's going to come up in the next
Oh
episode or
yeah,
two.
oh
It's
yeah,
going to come up before the. I think they're going to get married. I don't think they're going to end up signing a prenup. I think that.
yeah. I think they did get married.
Yeah. Oh, well, because that's going to be the finale for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like we got the Kayla text at the end. What's gonna happen with that? Because
Whatever. I mean, again,
he's
you
this
need her
little
on the show,
sucker.
dude. You need her
Yeah,
on.
I mean, we need either her or Steve McBee Senior or both.
You need both. The show is so electric with Steve. They're all on so much edge with Steve, and it's exactly what you need. So
Yeah,
I do not want there to not be a Steve McBee presence on the show next season if we can have any say in it.
maybe get like more of the brothers in there to like get more reckless with like the junior.
They're warming up to it, it seems like, right? So maybe we'll see. Like, maybe like over time they will warm up to the idea. But for now, at least, getting them in spurts is fine with me. It's been a
Yeah,
pretty overall entertaining season, and we've still got 3 more episodes probably. So
yeah. If it's not gonna end next week, it's got to be three more.
yeah, they didn't say finale in the
Yeah, I
preview,
was
so
thinking they might.
no, I'm glad.
Yeah,
It deserves 10.
yeah,
I think getting moved to Bravo helps it get 10 too. I hope that they get another visit on Watch What Happens Live as well. Maybe for their finale. It would be. I think it would
I
be
gotta
good.
get Kayla on there, man.
Oh yeah,
You gotta.
you got to get Steve there before he's on
Oh,
house arrest.
Senior would be epic.
Senior would be electric television. You get Senior there with like
Because
a
Andy.
real like A-list celebrity
Yeah,
too.
because Andy would joke around like, "Who said it, Masha or guy?" Okay.
Yeah, Galena or Masha. Love that show. Love that shit. Uh, yeah.
Andy,
Um,
permission to take that from us.
People, you should be watching this show. If you are hearing us and you are one of our listeners that lets the videos play, the playlist, and you're hearing us in your ear right now, watch the show. Go back. They're all on Peacock now. You can watch season 1. Very different season to season 2, but season 2 is very informed by season 1. You could technically pick it up in season 2, but having all
Yeah.
the background and watching them now, especially because basically the season picks up like a week after the dad leaves, there wasn't like
Right,
a lot of
right,
gap. It was a good
right, right.
filming. So that's why I'm curious to see where season 3 picks up. If they let it rest a little bit and now they pick up cameras like a little bit later, I think that would be interesting as well.
For sure.
let the baby be born, let them be married for a little bit, right? Whatever. Let him and Callow have broken up 4 or 5 times. Let the judgment be down, and they know what's happening with the dad. I think nothing's going to happen. I think they'll pick it up right when the dad's like decision happens. That makes the most sense of how to like start the season. So
Yeah.
Check out our other playlists. Like I mentioned, The Valley. We're covering plenty of shows. We have Love Is Blind this week. We have the finale of Perfect Match. Love Island Beyond the Villa is still going on. So plenty of shows. Australian Survivor. That starts on Sunday. Our buddies at the Strat Chat, I think they will be covering it. I was texting Kyle. I know you said it, and I was texting Kyle a little bit about it. I don't know if he has the full squad or not, but he will. He's covering it no matter what, it seems like. So you can check them out. We're going to try to see how we can cover it based off the cadence, and we'll go from there. But until next time, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.